Flash, dun 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 dun, ah. This game is a request. This is Greek and Wicked by Swing Swing Submarine. It's on Newgrounds.com, but I don't think it's on the front page. So you can find it. It's Greek and then ampersand Wicked, if you want to look it up using the search function. And this is, I'm not sure if you can actually win story mode. It keeps saying that there's no end to it, and I usually just get bored after killing 3 or 4 heads and then just die so that I can try time attack mode. The This game is based on the Game & Watch and God of War. And if you don't know what a Game & Watch is, if you've ever seen Dr. Ashen's videos where he does the Pop Station reviews, those are basically new versions of Game & Watch. They're little LCD games where your character has preset positions he can move to. And the whole purpose of those games is timing button presses so that you don't die and you kill stuff. God of War, I'm pretty sure most of you know what God of War is. That's a PlayStation 2 and 3. Maybe there was one on the No, yeah, it should have been PlayStation 2 and 3 game. I've played 10 minutes of God of War in my entire life. It's a PlayStation 2 and 3 game. There's a couple of them. And the purpose of those games is to time button presses so that you don't die and kill stuff. And what I love about this game is that when I did play those 10 minutes of God of War, one of my complaints was that it's basically just, pushing buttons in order in time. I didn't. You're supposed to get immersed, but I never did. But this really brings home the point. And actually, that was one of the things they were trying to show with this game. So that's a design decision. It was intentional to show that God of War is nothing more than a Game & Watch. We're going to do story mode for a couple, I guess 2 or 3 heads. So here you are. You can see that you've got certain positions that you can occupy, and there's a lot more than you would get on a normal Game & Watch, to my knowledge, or at least any of the ones that I had. And what you do is you trigger the enemy, get him down, hit him to stun him, and then shoot one of these heavy weights that will crush the Hydra heads. Here, time, step aside, stun, shoot, and go. I'm a little bit off here because when you play the story mode, the Hydra heads start off real slow. Everything is real slow and deliberate. And then as you go up in the game on story mode, everything, gets a little faster. And there I wasn't even paying attention to what was happening on screen. And now you've started the QuickTime event. So we hit the X button, right, down, up, left. Other than the speed and the graphics, what difference is there with God of War right now? None. So there you go. We have killed the Hydra. Head after head, the Hydra is regenerated. Capitalism reborn. Stronger than ever. I don't like when you have dated humor in your games. I mean, right now, it's topical, and it is a current event with Greece's economy all in crap. But let's say someone's playing this Flash game, 1, 2, 10 years from now. Who is going to remember Greece's economy and get what they're talking about? Down, right, down, up. If you're wondering why I'm saying this, it's because when the giant arrow's flashing like this, I have a difficult time processing them when I see them. My brain to my finger doesn't work so well. You can't win. Capitalism will destroy Greece, whatever you do. And so, for some reason, I can connect the visual to the verbal part of my brain. Come on, get down here. There we go. And so I can say it, and then when I say it and I hear it, then I'm able to do transfer that to my fingers for the movement. Boom! If I kill this head, this will be the last one. These guys they're too thick. And so you have to be really fast at moving out of the way. Come on. There we go. Boom, X, left, left, up, down, up, Oh, and I hit down instead of up right there. All it does if you break the chain, to my knowledge, is it just breaks the combo. And then the very next time you get the Hydra head down, it just goes right back into the quick time event. Boom! I'm doing pretty well right now without talking. There you go. Alright, so this next Hydra head, I'm just going to let it kill me. Don't you have better things to do than playing free games? Use your time to speculate. Come on. There we go. Boom! Ow, I got hit. There we go. Boom! And then run to the sides, because we don't want to get eaten by a Hydra. Oh no! Germany has delayed their bailout program. Come on. Give me another one. I don't have a lot of topical humor. I see the headlines in the newspaper, because I read the paper every day. And I see all these headlines about Greece. But I don't actually read the articles because I'm not particularly interested in it. Which is kind of bad. I mean, I want to know everything, and yet there's certain things where it's like, no, I don't really want to know that. Just like something was happening in Kyrgyzstan recently, and I didn't pay any attention to that either. Game over. Everybody loses, so don't be sad. Now we can do the one that I really want to do. Stop. I hate mochi games for doing that. Always bringing up that stupid score thing. I don't play for score. I play just to kill stuff. Boom! And then this is time attack mode. Ow! And I got hit because I'm talking instead of playing. And I usually get this in about 92,000 or so. Boom! Once it hits the QuickTime event, everything kind of slows down as far as the score going down. And so you don't have to worry about hemorrhaging score like you would while you're doing the first parts of the activity. Ooh, I almost hit the up button right there. There we go. 92,872. Have you been fast and efficient? Here I have been submitting my score just because I wanted to see where I was, and I just did better than I did before. Where am I? I'm going to be all the way down 92,872, right here, number 33. Oop, wrong one. In the last video, the X-Spot video, I said I finished with 92,000. That was the wrong game. The scores are so close together that I confused them. This was the game where, when I first played it, my first time in Time Attack, I got 92,000 something. In the last game, I went back and checked. I got an 88,000, no, 87,000. 8708 or something like that. 87080. I don't know. All I know is I scored in the top section, and so I didn't play that game again because it didn't seem that challenging. Likewise, this one wasn't that challenging, but it's kind of fun and it's retro, and retro is always fun. I'm going to end the video there. Bye-bye.